Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 6 of my Going Medieval gameplay series. So, in the last episode, we got the barracks and the tailor shop built. We've also just got some trees planted over here to extend our tree plantation over here, because you can see we're turning this forest into it's like a wasteland. Obviously there's a lot of trees still left, but at the rate we're going, we will clear all of this quite quickly. In the next episodes and this episode, I want to just grow the village, try and get more villagers in if we can see if we can get any events, and obviously try and get some research done. So the most recent research we've got is tailoring. So I've set the tailoring shop up, and I want to try and actually get that operational with the flax we're growing to get some clothes made, or at least better quality clothes. So let's get into it. So we can see it's a quiet day. It's the 9th day, so it's 9 out of 12 days into summer. And you can see that the crops are starting to be harvested, or at least the cabbages, herbs, and the flax down here. This game is a bit weird in terms of the harvesting. It's not done in seasons based. It seems to be done just in time periods. So different crops have different time periods of like 18 days, 10 days, whatever. So I can see that I've got 3 villages without hats. So I'm going to create 3 straw hats because we have plenty of straw. There is the caps, but you need clothing fabric, and I'm not entirely sure what clothing fabric even is. If you go to textiles, I think clothing fabric is just a textile, so linen, cloth, leather, and it's just grouped together as clothing fabric. But if that's the case, we can construct, or sorry, make all these kits. I'm going to go for the 3 straw hats. And who have we actually got on tailoring? We've got Kinna as a level 7. Then we've got a level 5 in Roderick. So Kinna probably won't get any tailoring done for a while. Wow, we can see that the cellar is already completely full. Well, almost completely full, I should say. Oh, and look at this. Just interrupting me. Regional influence. Influence rising. Flourishing redwood grows more influential in the region with each day that passes. This is sure to attract more settlers and perhaps garner unwanted attention from other settlements. So let's take a look at our region. You can see we've now started to envelop 2 settlements there, and we've grown to 20%. So 1/5 of the world map. Okay, so hopefully we should be getting more events now, good and bad. But in this game there isn't tainted apparel, so when you kill raiders, the clothing and gear doesn't become tainted. So actually, as long as you don't lose anybody in the raids can actually be quite beneficial, because you can just kill all these people and take all their gear. So I'm looking forward to both raids and settlers. We can see finally Kinna is at work creating textiles, or in this case the straw hats, at the sewing station. So I want to see if the people automatically equip the straw hats, because if we go to manage, we can see manage headgear. So I'm just interested to see if they do wear them and pick them up. Yes, here we go. Oh no, they're just dropping it off at the warehouse. You know, I'm going to pick that up. Anybody? I don't think so, actually. Manage no headgear. All headgear, all headgear. Then we actually have to clarify. Stay here. There we go, yeah, so now they've actually picked up those straw hats. It's great. So it gave us a -1 to comfortable and +2 to comfortable. So if we have a look here, yeah, it means a minimum comfortable temperature is -1. So we can be in temperatures -1 degrees colder until be comfortable, but also +3 to maximum comfortable. So that the straw hat actually, for how much it costs, it's very effective. Now we actually have enough research as well to get more stuff. We've got wooden weaponry, which leads to better bows and better weaponry. I think maybe one of the cuttings. Actually, even saying that, I think smelting, so we can start mining iron ore and smelting into ingots. I think I'm gonna wait for smelting. What I've also done over here is I've just laid out a mining area to start mining this clay, because I want to start making buildings out of clay, and we also are going to need clay for I think some of the smelters and kilns, all that sort of stuff. So it's just good to get the clay at the moment anyway. Iron ore deposits have their own little areas. Like this is iron ore, isn't it? Actually say. No, this one's iron ore. So we've got little iron ore deposits there. Whoops, a train just went past there. Probably picked that up. Great. So I'm going to start to actually plan out a blacksmithing building. I'm not sure if I want to have it in the town, or in the village, sorry, or just on the edge. But I'm definitely going to make it out of clay. I think somewhere... I think next to the warehouse over here would make sense. Okay, so here's the ground floor done, and I'm going to get some windows put in there. This is the problem. I want to put windows in, but all these buildings just block each other's height, so I could put windows in, but they'll probably be blocked by a building later on, so I'm only going to put windows out the front there. No, actually that's a lie. I'm going to put some here as well. Window there. Okay, so I'm going to get this done, and then I'm also going to build a second floor. The reason I'm going to build a second floor is because even though I've got people staying in the barracks, I think it would be nice to maybe have the blacksmith or just something up here in the second floor, whether it's extra storage. Actually, I think I will do that. Extra storage up here. Go with the wicker flooring again. Don't have enough wood. Build the second floor. Okay, here we go. So we've got some clay windows up at the top here, looking out in this direction, and I've got some clay windows at the bottom floor, looking out in this direction, and I'm actually going to get some built up here as well. Clay windows, just so people can see out from the top floor, because obviously the bottom floor is probably going to be covered by buildings all around. People won't actually be able to see anything. Okay, and on the top, I'm going to go again just for a simple thatch roof, because we've got so much thatch. There doesn't seem to be much point, in my opinion, to even worrying about using any other resource. Okay, there we go. There's the blacksmithy created with the windows on the upper floor, and then just one window down here just to allow the blacksmith, when he's working, to get a bit of air in. So we don't have the resources to build this just yet, because we've only just mined a little bit of clay, but we've got enough, it seems, to get a little bit done at least. I don't understand the forbidding in this game. Like, why are these clay piles forbidden? Is it just because they want you to see that there's clay there? I'm not sure, but anyway, we're getting a good amount of clay now, and actually almost all our people are busy at work mining. 4 out of the 5 are. Things are going good. Yeah, we've got 3 good miners, and Joanne is decent miner at 7. The only person who isn't is Lefquin at 4, sorry, but then they're better than nothing. And now it is the last day of summer, day 12. So after this is autumn, which means that the heat won't be as bad, so food and everything won't rot as fast. But that's really it. There isn't really any harvesting season or anything like that, because the game doesn't follow seasons with food. So autumn will just be a slightly easier month, or at least it should be. Well, it's at least preparation for winter. Yeah, we're doing a good job with the mining. Which is interesting to see Roderick has 2 stars in mining, so he's getting loads of XP. But yeah, we're doing a good job with the mining. We're making quick work of that, and it's allowing us to get the blacksmithy built very quickly. We haven't even got the research for smelting yet, but it'll at least be ready for when we do get it. Brilliant. So an event has just popped up. The workers were just mining the clay, and it's a jailbird, new settler. Edred didn't stop looking over his shoulder, but it was the bleeding wheals around Edred's ankles that gave him away as a prisoner on the run. Would you conceal him? They may have been followed. Edred haven't decided to help him, but let's see what he's got. Okay, he's got 2 stars and 17 culinary. That's excellent. He's got terrible melee and marksman skills. He's got 2 stars and 1 star in smithing and tailoring with 0 medicine. So he's got terrible skills in some things and then really good in the other, like mining and culinary are really good. But we're definitely taking him because just an extra worker always helps. So I'm going to get his job sorted out, and then we'll patch him up and we'll get ready for the attack coming in a day. Okay, Edred's jobs are all set up, so as a miner he should hopefully be running in to do mining. He generally sucks everything to do with attacking, but we can at least give him this club here, so we can at least do something. Then we'll give him, well, we'll tell him he can wear the straw hat. Oh, in fact, he's already wearing a hat. Settler's wounds need tending, but who's our medic? Kinner or Roderick? We'll get Kinner. Oh, in fact, Kinner's already going to do it. Brilliant. So he's going to get tended. And we're ready for the attack. I'm not sure how many people are going to come and attack, but we can fend them off easily by just holding the barracks and having somebody shooting from up top. The blacksmithy is almost done. It's about halfway there. So with that, well, when that's created, sorry, I'll set up some storage and we'll see if we can get smelting, get all the buildings set up. But I'll set up storage for ingots, coal on the first floor where all the smelting will happen, and on the second floor I'll have all this modded stuff, such as like weapons, tools, all of that good stuff. But with that said, I am going to end that video there. So it is now the first day of autumn, so episode 6 is ending at the first day of autumn, and in the next episode we'll fight off this raid, hopefully get smelting researched and get the blacksmithy up. I'll be well on our way to making good progress and going medieval. So guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, if you give it a like, I'd really appreciate that. And if you've got any questions you want to ask, or you've got some advice you want to give, please leave it down below in the comments. I love to respond to all the comments. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.